Okay, there we go. Libra Nocturne, I finally made it. Hello. Yes, you made it. You made it for the beginning of Here Now live stream. Welcome, Sean. Hello, Sean. It's good to see you once again. Or see you in the chat once again. I've got my cup of tea. Does anyone have their tea with them? It's nice and hot. If you don't have a cup of tea, I encourage you to get a nice cup of tea, sip, relax, and enjoy Here Now live stream. How is everyone feeling today? Good to see you too. I had some elderberry tea earlier. Ooh. Elderberry tea. I'm not sure if I've tried elderberry. I've heard of elderberry. I'm not sure if I tried it. I want to look up the benefits. El Chico! Yo! Yo, yo! What kind of tea do I have? This is a blueberry chamomile tea from Whole Foods. Blueberry chamomile herbal tea. I had this one the last Here Now live stream, and I might say it was a hit. It smells great. I'm loving it. El Chico, I just made some ginger tea. Ooh, ginger's powerful. Do you use, is it a tea bag that you use, or do you use, like, the actual ginger? I've done that before with actual ginger. Ginger is so powerful. Ethiopian on the menu? Yes. I remember when we had our last Ethiopian. That was so good. Great memories with Ethiopian food. Ethiopian people. Love it. Nice. Elderberries are good for the immune system. You know what? Might look for a little elderberry tea for myself, Not, the weather is kind of changing a little here in Florida, We kind of have summer and fall. We don't really get a winter, but when it does change, I definitely feel it in my body. I feel the difference. So, hey, elderberry. The berries and flowers of elderberry are packed with antioxidants, vitamins that boost your immune system. Ooh. I'm still blowing on this tea because it's still hot, and I have had my fair share of getting my tongue burned from one of these. All right, let's see. The berries and flowers of elderberry are packed with antioxidants and vitamins that may boost your immune system. They can help tame inflammation, lessen stress, and help protect your heart too. Some experts recommend elderberry to help prevent and ease colds and flu symptoms. Nice. Niall, how's it going? It's good to see you back here in Here Now live stream. Kundalini's still giving me a big trouble. Do you know anything about Kundalini? Honestly, I don't know as much about Kundalini. there's one thing that I can share that I've learned about Kundalini is the importance of giving awareness to your root chakras, the lower chakras, so that there's a sense of groundedness, so that when you do activate that Kundalini, there is a more sense of awareness around it, and you're not opening yourself up to spirits, dimensions, and realms that you may not be ready to experience. So that's the bit that I know. I actually am inspired by this to look into it a little bit more. But yeah, I do know that balance between the upper and the lower chakras is really getting grounded in the here and now. So once that Kundalini activates, you're grounded. I haven't had at least I don't think so, an experience with the Kundalini awakening as of yet. At least I don't think. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. I have to do some research, and maybe I'll be like, oh, that was a moment when my Kundalini awakened. Who knows? I don't know. Fresh ginger. Yes to fresh ginger. Ronan, it's good to see you here once again. Namaste. I hope you all have your tea so we can enjoy Here Now live stream. You can take them as a supplement too. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know there's quite a few, a lot of, how would I say it? I'm trying to avoid using the word things, but there's so many things that can be supplements. So that's cool. Even ginger, I'm pretty sure you can take ginger caplets. I'm not sure actually. I've heard similarly about Kundalini. Be careful. Yeah, indeed. It's a journey, that connectedness with your body and the energy that's flowing through your body, energy centers. Yes, indeed. I knew the Kundalini was opening my subconscious mind when I awoke at 3 a.m. and the room was full of apparent people. Some I knew, some I didn't. Wow. That is quite interesting. I can't imagine waking up and seeing your room filled with people, spirits perhaps. All right, I'm going to take my first sip of this tea. To anyone who has their tea right now, tea up. All right, this is what we're going to do, y'all, in Here Now live stream. Before, the first little bit, we're going to grab our tea. We're going to cheers with each other. Take some sips. Get integrated in the space. Before we do a little breath work and meditation. I got my big cup of tea right here. One cat short of crazy. You guys already know. Ginger is so good for the body too. Great for digestion, etc. I drink it as tea every day. Yes, love ginger. A while ago, I was doing a juice cleanse, a juice fast. It was really nice. It was an experience, 7 days. Just me, myself, the juice cleanse and meditation. And a part of that, I made this ginger turmeric, what do you call it? An immune shot. That was powerful. It was so powerful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, doing that ginger, turmeric, immune shots every day. I mean, I don't do it every day, but I'm sure doing it every day is incredible. I don't know if anyone here, if you do it every day, let me know how you feel, but I know that's an incredible immune booster. Shilajit tea is very good as well. Interesting. I have not heard of that. Love the cup. Thank you. Thank you, Libra Nocturne. By the way, Libra Nocturne, are you a Libra? Are you a Libra? Because I am too. Just going to look up this tea. I'm going to look up that tea real quick and we're going to cheers together. Ah. Ayurvedic herbs to boost the immune system. Ah. Wow. Sheila. Ooh, ashwagandha. Oh, this one has ashwagandha extract. Okay, this one is more of a, this is pure. Enhance immunity, improves strength and stamina, helps calm the mind and body, relieves digestive issues, and improves eyesight. Ooh, improves eyesight. Cool. Nice. October 18th. My birthday is October 5th. All right. Cheers to Libra Nation over here. Also, you know, much love to every other zodiac sign. I love y'all. I love y'all. It has like 80 plus minerals. Whoa. That's insane, yo. Look what the earth grants us with. We get some tea. Oh my gosh, look at what this earth is granting us with. What nature grants us with. Getting in tune. All right, here we go. Man, I put this, let's do that one more time. Cheers. Anyone has their tea up? If you don't, it's all right. Cheers to being here now. I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. Making space to experience the joy of being. As you take a sip of your tea, be there with it, enjoy it, be fully in it. Cheers. Namaste. Ashwagandha with pepper is especially good. It helps regulate energy and relaxes the body. Ah, lemon ginger. You got it here, y'all. Tea time. Tea time on Here Now live stream. So great. It's so funny is that I was like, you know what? I love tea. Let's bring this on to Here Now live stream. And it all happened because I was speaking and I started to cough because my throat was a little scratchy. It's so funny how new ideas come about. Sometimes you think, oh, this is an accident. Oh man, I'm coughing. Oh no. But out of it comes such fun ideas that allow for community in this space, allows for us to relate on another level, for us to share our knowledge around our favorite tea, our tea of choice, you know. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Let's step into our breath work and meditation. Let's integrate a little bit more in the space. Let's synchronize. Wherever you are, get comfortable. And put yourself in a comfortable position. Bring awareness to your body. Notice if there's any tension in your body and release it. Scan your body. From your toes to your heels. From your heels to your knees. From your knees to your hips. From your hips to your abdominals. From your abdominals to your chest. From your chest to your shoulders. From your shoulders to your elbows. From your elbows to your palms. From your palms to your fingertips. Scan your neck to your jaw. Your jaw to your entire face and head. Bring awareness to your third eye and crown. Notice any tension and release. Take a deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Return when you're ready. Libra Nocturne. I love the idea of redirecting what can be seen as negative aspect into new ideas, creation, and positive energy. Yes. In my head, I want to say, so what life is about, huh? Sometimes we think that what's placed in front of us is a challenge, it's a block. But hey, if you choose to see it in another light, it becomes a new idea. It becomes a creation. It becomes, you transmute it. It transforms into positive energy. Your vibrations align. Your vibrations align. I think that makes sense. I'm feeling good. I'm grateful to be here. Welcome everyone to Here Now live stream. This is a space, a healing space. And each and every time you step into Here Now live stream, you give yourself the opportunity to invite presence into your life. You expand your present moment awareness. What does it mean to be here now? What does it mean to step into the present moment? And why should I step into the present moment? How is it going to improve my life situation? And this is why we are here. To come together, to be in this space, for us to align with the oneness, align with the now. You flow. Ultimately, recognize that there's not much you need to do. In fact, as we awaken spiritually, we recognize that it's more about unlearning, releasing, listening within, feeling within the body, and recognizing like, whoa, I am way more than this body. I'm way more than this individual. I'm beyond it. I am life. I am the present moment. Those fears that I have, they're all an illusion. Fear is an illusion. Walk straight ahead. An alarm, the car alarm just went off. Today has been a long-awaited topic. Actually, we're shifting in to a new segment. By the way, it's nice that you all are here to watch this because you're watching the beginning of this. And I have this bell here. And, it provides a grounding experience. When we talk about stepping out of the mind and into the present moment, it's nice to have bells just like this to bring us back here. So no matter the thought that is within our mental field or the emotion that might be affecting or influencing this moment, you hear this bell, boom, you step in, you step back into Here Now live stream. And this bell also signifies that we're moving on to the next segment. And that next segment is talking about the profound signs of spiritual awakening. It's a topic that I have been asked to share for a while. I hadn't done it. Now I'm ready. It's not like I wasn't ready. when it comes to topics and sharing, should really flow with what you're feeling. Anything I share, it's because I'm feeling it. It's because I resonate with it. There's certain topics that I could share, but it's like, I don't feel like sharing it right now. I'll share it later when it feels more aligned, Yeah. Libra Nocturne, it does make sense. So true. I'm practicing exactly that in this new season. Indeed. Shift your awareness. I got my little notebook here. Little notebook. It's actually the astrological signs. Shout out Target. I'm so excited. Had to do a little dance. Okay. All right. I have about 5 profound signs. And you know what's going to happen is the more we speak, the more will arise. But there aren't an influx of signs where we know we're awakening. I mean, phew. Number 1. The first profound sign of a spiritual awakening is awareness of our emotional patterns, our thought patterns, our behavioral patterns. This is something we talk about all the time on this channel. It's when you start to notice, you just start to notice your own patterns. For me, my awakening, I remember how it first started to stir up consciously. It was a book. It was a conscious parenting book by this author named Shefali Tasbury. I think that's how I say her last name. I actually was watching Oprah's Super Soul Sunday, and I saw her interview, loved the interview, purchased her book, read the crap out of that thing, and I started to have a shift in consciousness. And the one thing that I could take away, because that was back in 2018, okay? The one thing I could take away from that I remember is how often she shared how fear affects the way we engage with the world around us. And in that moment, what I recognized was how much fear affected my decision making. How much fear affected the way I saw myself, the way I saw the people around me. How limited I was in that perspective. And what was interesting about that book was how she used different clients of hers to tell different stories and just share how their parenting is being affected by their personal fears, and they're passing on their personal fears to their children. Your children are a mirror of you. And you may notice within yourself that you mirror much of your parents' emotional patterns, thought patterns, behavioral patterns. This was the beginning of my spiritual awakening, where I started to reflect, dive back into my childhood, to my teenage years, and considered the foundations of what affects my current patterns at that time. And even today, I still do that. But, speaking back in 2018, that's exactly what I did. Boy, was that an awakening. Boy, did I build. That was the start of the healing process. You might ask yourself questions. Hey, why do I complain so much? Why aren't I motivated or fulfilled in this moment, huh? You ask yourself these questions. You're truly starting to notice. And to some, you may say, oh, that's obvious. Listen, if that's obvious for you, these patterns, that means your consciousness has shifted. Because when in an egoic state, this very unconscious, limited state, the state where you only recognize yourself as the individual, you're unconscious to your patterns. You're just reactive. And that's why as we awaken, we learn to respond rather than react. We learn to invite in space. We learn to invite in presence rather than reacting based on our conditioned patterns. Number 2, the second profound sign of spiritual awakening. As you start to listen to your inner voice, you awaken your intuition. Doesn't it feel good to trust yourself above all else? Doesn't it feel good to recognize that you are your own sovereign being and you do not need to depend on the instruction of others to make the best decisions for yourself? Doesn't that reduce the fear that you might feel? Knowing that you can listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice is you. It's you, baby. Your intuition, that's you. It's just another dimension of you. And as you awaken, you tap into that dimension of yourself. Because now you can hear. You've been observing conditioned patterns. Now, you've got your own attention. Who is the you that has your attention? Now you've got your attention. So now you can start listening to your intuition. You find yourself flowing with a strong sense of certainty, even if it doesn't logically make sense. Woo, woo. You know those moments when you're just like, I'm going to make this decision. I don't know exactly why, but the feeling within me is very certain. It's certain. I just know. Yeah, my mind cannot see how this may work out, but that doesn't matter because what I'm sensing within is so much stronger. It's so much louder. It's so much more apparent than the fear of the mind. That's when you know you're listening to your intuition. That's when you know you've awakened your intuition. That's when you know you've tapped in to a deeper aspect of you. Libra Nocturne. I relate to this so much. I lived with a great deal of fear since I was young. So great that you can speak to this. I know it will help many people. Facing those preconditioned patterns, understanding you aren't the product of them, and awakening beyond to live more authentically. Yes. Authenticity, right? The more we awaken, the more we are recognizing these profound signs of spiritual awakening, we open up space. We are open up this space for ourselves to step into, just to be in. We don't even have to step into it. We open up the space for ourselves to just be ourselves, to be authentically you. And sometimes we may not, hey, what does it look like to be my authentic self? You recognize that by one, observing conditioned thoughts and patterns, being in stillness, listening to your inner voice. Very naturally, you begin to express yourself authentically. You may find that you are inspired by those around you. Yeah, you may take a little, I like how this person does that. I'm going to adopt that. Oh, I like how they do that. I'll adopt that. And this mixture of you being inspired by those around you and you feeling within, it creates your own uniqueness, right? Within this form identity and your expression. Cheers to that. Cheers to authenticity. My friend told me the other day, she was watching my Here Now live stream. She said my eyes look closed. Sorry, y'all. I have to look at the webcam because if I look at my screen, it looks like I'm looking down. So I'm like looking at my webcam, like making sure you guys can see my eyes. Oh my God. Libra Nocturne, so much wisdom. Much love. Same for you. Same to you. Profound sign of spiritual awakening. Number 3. Your connection becomes, you have a deepened connection within and the world around you. I want to start off with within. We just came back from within, huh? Awareness of our patterns, conditioned patterns, thoughts, emotions, behaviors. Listening to our inner voice. Boy, have we deepened our connection just from those first 2 signs. But now let's go a little deeper. You become aware of your state of being from place to place. You're present with that. You're not reactive to it, but you're present with it. You're checking in on yourself. That's how I'd like to say it. You're checking in on yourself. Maybe you're in a room, everyone is, maybe it's kind of loud and you're like, oh God, it's loud, I'm uncomfortable, I don't know. You're in a room, it just makes you feel uncomfortable. What you do is you step into awareness of your being. Instead of being so distracted, instead of your attention and your energy being so compartmentalized. I really had to think about that word, by the way, for a quick second. It has a lot of the brain, the mind, the brain, it becomes compartmentalized. There's so much going around that it can cause a lot of discomforting feelings. But in that moment, you choose to connect deeply with yourself in that moment. You check in on your state of being, ground your feet, bring awareness to yourself. What a deepened connection with yourself. What a sign that you are awakening. You are prioritizing your state of being, your experience in that moment. Become more still. You find yourself still. You find yourself non-reactive. You find yourself non-reactive. Non-reactivity, man, the greatest gift you can give yourself. You know how much energy it takes to react to the world around you? You know how much energy that takes? Let's be real. You know how much energy it takes to be offended by the world around you? My God, we're going to be drained. But when you choose non-reactivity, and when I say non-reactivity, okay, I don't mean suppressing your thoughts and emotions. I mean you're fully there with yourself. Whatever's coming, it's just flowing. You're allowing it, non-reactive. You know you're suppressing when you're resisting. There's tension. In stillness, you're still. So whatever flows through you just flows through you. You're still. Awareness is all. Your entire body is still. But when we're suppressing, man, you're like, no, God, feel your whole hands. It's just, like you're trying to resist the moment. You're resisting the emotion, the thought. And it is a reminder in stillness. Stillness is a reminder that you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not those actions. You are beyond it. Just observe. Observe. There's nothing to fear. The emotion, it cannot hurt you. The thought and the story, it cannot hurt you. The you with the capital Y. The S. The self with the capital S. They cannot hurt you. Sit there and be there with it. Watch it. Notice. Just notice. Profound sign of a spiritual awakening number 3. You become deeply connected to the world around you. You see a tree and you want to hug it. You want to hug the tree. Y'all, I hug trees all the time. I cannot even explain in words how it feels, that connection. Just hugging a tree. There's an energy, a comfort. There's life, wholeness, fulfillment, wisdom, just being in that connection. You might find yourself more connected to animals and to the insects around you. Maybe once before you're like, oh, it's just a little ant. And now you see an ant and you're like, yo, that ant is strong. I was sitting down the other day and I saw I saw all of these ants, and I saw what they were carrying, and it was like 2-3 times their size. And I was like, yo, if ants were any bigger, they'd take over the world. Y'all want to talk about AI and robots? I don't know, because ants, they're pretty powerful. Oh my goodness. You become connected to the world around you, right? Not just nature, not just animals, but community. Your fellow human beings. Your compassion for the people around you. Non-judgment, acceptance, empathy. You truly start to feel for others. You connect with others. You want to give them a big hug. Maybe before you might have been running away. You might have been like, no, I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to go in my room and be a hermit. Yo, I'm speaking from experience. I used to just be like, no, I just want to go in my room. I just want to be a hermit. Just be with myself. What happens is your heart center begins to open and you become connected with everyone. The light in you sees the light in them. And you connect. You feel. You step into their consciousness. It's like when they say step into their shoes, you step into their consciousness and you're like, wow, I feel you. From across the world, I feel you. This is, the beauty of with social media. There's a light and a shadow to everything. And when I speak about the light of social media, it's an opportunity for us to feel compassion for this entire world. Right here on this channel, I'm able to connect with so many of you that I would not have the opportunity had I not been on social media. So many of you aren't even in the same country that I'm in. And we can connect on the same level. We can come in this space. We can share our experiences awakening, our funny moments of awakening. We can talk about our favorite tea. You become deeply connected. And that connection, it expands, it expands, it expands, it expands. And you recognize, whoa, I am not just the individual. You can go deep within and you can go way without. And wherever you are in your state of consciousness, you don't need to try to feel like you're one. You don't need to try that. It's just the mind's going to get in the way. Be fully with where you are in your state of consciousness, and naturally it expands. It expands. You might hear me say, you are life. You are the present moment. The mind may not understand that. It's not for the mind to understand. It's because you are not the mind. You are beyond it. I continue to affirm that to you so it's there and so you know. You are life. And this is why you feel such connection to the world around you. You feel connection to not just people. You might even, I was reading a book the other day. It's about it's about empaths. I'm going to share that with you all soon. But it talked about how we can be how we can be empathetic with just about everything. There's people who are very connected and empathetic towards technology, like computers and things like that. You know, I'd imagine if you're a techie, right? You might see a computer and it's like broken. And you're like, no, like chill. Let me fix this. Let me make sure the computer's okay. Like you step into the consciousness of the computer. Technology, we are not separate. Everything here in this universe, we're all made up of the same. Let me see if I can remember. It's like carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, everything. We're all made up of just the same. It's the same. So when you awaken, you're spiritually awakening, you begin to have that connection more and more with those, with that around you, with whatever's around you. Compartmentalize. It's not an easy word to say. It is not. Compartmentalize. Wow, 6 syllables. Removing distractions, acknowledging your spirit within stillness, choosing non-reactivity, flowing. Flow like water. There's such freedom in this space. Such freedom. There's a certainty. You begin to feel comfortable with uncertainty. What? That's a secret sign. That's sign 3.5. Before we move on to 4. Comfort with uncertainty. Just Sean. LOL. Facts. Libra Nocturne. Being a hermit. This seeing the light in others and reflecting your own light from within. That's true harmony you just described. Indeed. It's acknowledging and recognizing that, y'all, we talk about the ego, but let me tell you, how can we empathize with others is that when we begin to recognize that unconscious aspect, the ego, the unconscious aspect of the self, the unobserved mind. A definition I learned from Eckhart Tolle. I really like that definition, the unobserved mind. We recognize that, hey, we're all dealing with the ego. Some may have smaller, some may have bigger, but either way, we all know what it means to be so consumed in the prison, in the walls of the mind. It's such freedom to see beyond that wall, to break free and be like, oh my gosh, it feels nice. It feels nice to be here. It feels nice to be here now. Compassion, empathy. The light within me sees the light within you. I go beyond the ego. Heart-centeredness, a heart-centered approach. Imagine the life energy brought forth when light bringers come together and resonate. What? Let me tell y'all, this space is powerful right now. This Here and Now live stream, the energy in this bad boy, oh. We are vibrating. We are vibing. Chill vibes, high vibes. Listen, it's okay if you came in, you had a bad day. Listen, we have bad days. It's all a part of the human experience. Quote unquote bad days, quote unquote. You step in here, you step into the light. Listen, your life situation, it's not as bad as you think. Sometimes we think it is. You're like, Morrissey, yes it is. It's okay. We don't have to. I just want to let you know. You step into that state of stillness. You step into and recognize your essence. Look around and you say, this life ain't half bad, The mind made up, it complained. It said I needed more of this and more of that. It said, I'm too late. I need a rush to get here and there. Let me tell you, where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. This moment, your current life situation, let me tell you, you're exactly where you are supposed to be. The moment you agree with that, life starts to get better. Listen, I'll tell you this too. Life doesn't need to get better. It doesn't need to get better. The mind may say so, but it doesn't. It's just a mind saying, it's judging the moment. This moment is exactly as it should be. When we talk about flowing with the universe, it's that aspect of oneness, of flowing with what life has already chosen for us. There's this harmony, right? We talk about mind-body alignment. That's harmony. Flow is harmony. Compassion, connection is harmony. You are harmonizing. You are working with the universe, a co-creator with the universe. The effort you think you have to put in, there's an ease. There's not much effort. You do. Of course, you take action. I'm not saying go sit on your couch and not do anything and think all what you'd like to materialize in this world comes into your lap. But what I'm saying is when you flow, when you're in tune with yourself, in tune with the world around you, there's a flow. There's an acceptance and a recognition that life doesn't need to get better because life already is. Life is. The Uva Grape, welcome back to Here Now live stream. Good evening from Chicago. Much love. Libra Nocturne, I like to think of us all made of stardust. We are all made of stardust. Indeed we are. Ronin, progressive vibes. Yup. Libra Nocturne. It does feel so nice to exist in heart-centeredness and empathy. I'm learning to connect with this even more. Good vibes indeed. The Uva Grape. I feel the positive energy. Yes. Welcome to the space. Take it in. High vibrations here. Yo, the vibration in the space, it's healing, man. It's healing. One thing before we move on to, hey, healing, it ain't always pretty. We all know that it ain't always pretty. We have breakdowns, we have meltdowns, a sense of suffering and the resistance. Listen, it's a part of the experience. We talk about not resisting. Listen, in the moment, if that is not a thing, just flow with it. You're going to resist, or just watch yourself in resistance. Boom. Watch yourself. The moment you recognize you are resisting, watch yourself. Once again, that's an alignment. That's a harmony. You see how simple it is to step into the present moment? You watch yourself, and naturally when you watch yourself, you begin to agree. Because when you watch yourself, you are beyond the confines of the mind. So you know you have more choices. You know that you are free. And you're not being controlled by those programmed thoughts within the mind. You don't know what society, we can recognize what society has programmed within the mind when we sit in observation and be like, whoa, that thought came from here. That thought came from that song. That thought came from that movie. That thought came from that ad, that marketing, whatever. We recognize, look at the society around us. This is why the thoughts within our mind continue to come up and come up and come up. This is why I continue to mention observation and non-reactivity. This is what we need so much right now in this world that we live in. So much. Profound sign of spiritual awakening, number 4. You begin to notice synchronicity. Don't we all love synchronicity? A sign that we are aligned. Synchronicity, a series of events or signs that affirm alignment, the flow of life. Meaningful coincidences that arise within your awareness. They're coincidences. They're not random. Oh, coincidences. Coincidence. Is it a coincidence? I would call it's an alignment. I wouldn't exactly say as much a coincidence. I had that kind of in quotes. Because we know that everything is meaningful. Everything has a purpose. Even when we don't recognize the purpose in the moment, we know that everything has purpose. You see synchronicities like numbers, repeating numbers, 111, 222, 555, 333, 444, 666, 888. You guys get it? 777, 999, 1111, 111. I think I said that already. We see those signs. When I see a repeating number throughout the day, I'm like, whoop, that brings me back to the present moment. Like, yeah, I'm aligned, right? Each number has their own meaning. Hey, let's look up the numbers right now. I don't remember all of them by heart. I do know 555 change. I remember 555 change mostly because that's my favorite repeating number. Let me Deja vu, yes indeed, Jashan. Deja vu is another it's another sign of alignment, indeed. The way I have heard of it as we are multidimensional beings, so it's like different multi-dimensions of ourselves, like they're crossing in that moment. There's different definitions. I don't know wholly and fully, but for sure, those moments when you're like, whoa, I've seen this before, maybe even in a dream, when you're having more and more deja vu, that's a sign of awakening. That is most definitely a sign that you are aligned. Something's happening there. We've got some dimensions coming together and aligning. I just want to do this real quick because I love Who doesn't love repeating numbers? You can't get enough of them. You can't get enough. All right. Repeating numbers and their meanings. There's, let me see. It's quite small. 111, the intuition. That's what they say. I'm just using this right now. Encourages you to keep following your spirit. You're on the right path. If you see this, listen to your gut and your heart. 111, 111, 222, the right one. Right place, right time. Trust in what you want. Don't think of things you don't want when you see this number. Interesting. Don't think of things you don't want. I mean, yeah. 222, right place, right time. Here now live stream. Right place, right time. 222. 333, the equilibrium. This is just something I found online, by the way. It does. I'm looking at it in a lot of this. A lot of people might have different ways they express it, but ultimately, same meaning. 333, the equilibrium, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on all three aspects. Don't neglect one for the other when you see this number. Alignment. 333, alignment. I think that's what I usually... Or 222, alignment. You see, it's so many. I actually like this one better. It's a little bit blurry, but I like it better. Let's see if I could see it. Yeah. Support. Help is on its way. Yeah, see, that's what I'm familiar with. 222, 111, intuition. Yes. 222, alignment. Yep. 333, support. Help is on its way. Your spirit guides are supporting you. That's what I remember for that. This one is more familiar than the other one. 444, protection. The universe and your spiritual guides are protecting you. Pay attention to your thoughts and your environment when you see this number. 444, you are protected. You are protected. Step into your being. Know that you are timeless, beyond time. 555, change. Can I see this one better? Huge changes are up ahead. Trust that this transition is your highest good. Prepare for massive shifts. Things are getting exciting. 555. I don't know about you. I would see throughout the days, especially lately, oh my gosh, in one day I'd see one on my phone, 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, all throughout the day. Even not just on my phone, but just like out. License plates, signs, phone numbers, all of these synchronicities everywhere, repeating numbers everywhere. Interesting, I 100% believe numbers are the language of the universe. Yes. I used to see 108 a lot. I wonder what that could mean. You know those specific numbers like that, Libra Nocturne? I think there's a way that the numbers are broken up because each number has a meaning. And when you break them up, it has its own meaning. So I would look that. I tend to look those up. Darren Avery, hey, how are you? Welcome to Here Now live stream. It's good to see that you made it. How do I stay in the present moment? Awareness. We'll expand on that more and more, but let me tell you, be here now. Step into the present moment. Be in observation of yourself. Stillness. Oh my gosh. It is endless. It is endless. It is good to see you here in this chat section. Ronan Butchinen, 47 is a number that resonates with me. Very nice. 47. 47. Oh my gosh. I have an inside joke with my friend when I'm 47. Angelic numbers. Yes, angel numbers. El Chico, sacred geometry. It's powerful. Sacred geometry. I like the emoji. 666, your thoughts need some refocusing. This is a reminder that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Reconnect with your spirituality. Ooh. So funny how the number 666 has been like the scary number. It's really just a sign. It's just a sign, like, hey. Don't believe every thought that comes to mind. Observe it. Darren, you may ask, how do I stay in the present moment? Just notice yourself. Notice your patterns. Notice when you step into that space, you're already present because there's awareness there. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, 666 is deep. 666 is pretty deep. A lot of the numbers are deep. Indeed. They all have their own depth, their own meaning. And each individual can place, I don't want to say a spell, but almost like that's what's coming to mind. Like it's like a spell. You say these words, you say these enchantments, and that gets pretty deep. That gets on somewhere else. But yeah. And Darren Avery, I just recently watched The Matrix for the first time. Ooh. Talk about awakening. Talk about awakening. The Matrix is a must-watch movie for anyone on the spiritual awakening process. I mean, it's a must-watch film anyway, but you can truly dive into the story, the themes, the underlying wisdom into the Matrix. If you're watching this live stream and you have not seen the Matrix, I encourage you to do so. You might want to watch it once or twice, but just watch it. It's great. It's great. Bless you, baby. 777. Luck is on your side. You're an ultimate spiritual path. Keep doing what you're doing. 888. Lots of money, honey. Financial abundance is on its way to you. You are aligned. Hold on. I like checking other stuff too. You know, you got to look at different things, y'all. But like I said, I don't know them by heart, but I do like checking different. Everyone, they said that. Balance, your harmony with the universe, your thoughts, and your thoughts and actions are also in harmony. 777, release all fear, be strong at heart, look forward to the future with excitement. 777, I'm trying to remember. I think 7. Yeah, of course. 7 is the lucky number. Duh. Luck is on your side. Yeah. Oh no. It's my hair and my teeth. 888 is balance. 777 inner strength. 999. I like 999 too. I love them all. Time to start a new journey. Wrap up loose ends. Let go of what does not serve you. Prepare for the next level when you see this number. I see the number 999 for sure when I feel like an aspect of my just life situation is coming to a close. It's like at the end of one phase and the beginning of another. 999, the wrap up, right? 999. There's no end to the mysteries and meaning to our reality, and it is always so fascinating to discuss. I agree, Libra Nocturne. There will be so much conversations to the day we leave this planet or wherever we are. And it's just endless. Like, we could talk about it all day. Yes, The Matrix is a must-watch. Darren, and with my spiritual awakening, I truly understood the deeper meaning of freeing ourselves from the grasp of what we perceive as reality. We make our own reality because the universe flows through us. Yes, indeed. Co-creators, we are the universe. We are life. The way you think about yourself, the world mirrors it. The way you think about your life situation, the world is mirroring it. Love that, Darren. Darren Avery, love that. That sounds very freeing. Yes. Y'all, the vibrations in this chat, I love it. The wisdom in this chat. Gratitude, man. I love it. Like attracts like, huh? Numbers. We were on synchronicity, right? Names, numbers, words, symbols. Just Sean mentioned deja vu, right? All of these aspects within it's a sign of spiritual awakening. We begin to notice it. There's something that I'd like to read for you all. I wrote it down. Synchronicity is intuitive realization that to the extent you stop trying to force change or bend the world to your own will, events seem to unfold in your best interest without your having to struggle at all. Kind of talked about that, right? Synchronicity, more and more you know that you are not alone. You are not alone. As we awaken, we may feel like we're alone. And this is why we get so excited when we see a repeating number, when we see a symbol, we see common symbols repeating and things like that. It's a reminder that we are not alone. This feeling of loneliness is an aspect of the ego, that illusion that we are separate, that separateness. We are not alone. And synchronicity reminds us that we are all connected. It reminds us of the flow. It reminds us that we don't need to put in the effort the mind thought we needed. We don't need to put in the effort that the mind made it out to be. Not that type of, not an overextension. You know when you're doing something you love, you're engaging in something you love, when the energy is filling you up, it's regenerative. As I sit here and as I share the energy, regenerative. As I read the wisdom and the powerful messages in this chat, it's regenerative. Synchronicities are signs that you are not alone. One more thing that I read I want to share with y'all. Found some profound things. I like sharing it and sharing my point of view. You know, spirituality in its purest form is about becoming aware of and aligning oneself with the inherent unity of life, on the understanding that if you're in conflict with the world, you're in conflict with yourself, right? As within, that's it. As within, so as below, so above. As within, so without. I think I'm making up but yeah, that's it. You know, as we awaken more and more, we recognize that we are co-creators. This moment and the way we see it and perceive it is truly up to us. And this is why it's so important to be in observation of our thoughts, be in observation of our emotions and our behaviors, so that we can take more accountability, be more responsible, and then truly live out that whatever you define as freedom, you live it out in that way. Whatever you define as a sovereign being, you live it out in that way. Libra Nocturne, we absolutely could. No amount of books can fill all that there is. Not indeed. Although I am very grateful for these books because they are amazing. But it's so true. It's just so much. And a lot of the aspect of life cannot be translated into word. It must be recognized on a deeper level or a more expanded level. There may be no words to be able to describe it, right? Synchronicity, Synchronicity, I almost have chills. This is so true and has been a repeating message for me this week. The regenerative energy truly does dispel the darkness of loneliness. Yes. This is why it's so important. Go out in nature, man. This is why I find myself like sitting by a tree, meditating there. Going out in nature. Nature reminds us of our natural state of being, stillness, peace. We step out of the mind, we step into the present moment simply by taking a nice little walk in nature. Thank you for being a co-creator to this amazing space. Much love. Much love. Thank you for being a part of this amazing space. Thank you for being a co-creator of this amazing space. Synchronicity number 5. And the last one I have written down here, it doesn't mean that these are all of the signs. It just means it's the last one I have written down in this notebook. Number 5. The 5th profound sign that you are awakening. You let go of attachment. Look at you. You're letting go. You're less attached. You're not strongly identifying with so much of this world around us. You recognize that you are beyond. Sure, you can adopt an identity, but it is not ultimately you, right? So I give an example. This is a perfect example. Within the spiritual community, there ends up being this identity of, what an enlightened being might be like. So then you feel, I'm spiritual, so I must act this way, or I must act that way, or I can't act in anger. I can't ask for this. I should only give, right? All that does is create a more dysfunctional aspect of reality. When you begin to let go of attachment, you let go of who you think you should be, who you think you're supposed to be. As you let go of attachment, you recognize, I have nothing to prove. I have no identity to protect. The authenticity how you begin to express yourself authentically, it begins to flow, it begins to arise. You begin to accept life's inevitable counterparts. One thing that I love speaking about is recognizing peace amongst chaos. Here's the thing about life. If there's light exists, then darkness must exist. Light is only light because of darkness. Without darkness, light is not anything. Because as we live here in this 3D dimension, duality is what we recognize. Yes, ultimately in a higher dimension, right? Everything is one. Light is dark. Peace is chaos. Masculine is feminine, right? It's all one. But as we are awakening, we begin to be more accepting of these counterparts. We're not resisting the chaos, but we are learning how to approach chaos. We're learning how to accept it within our life and maneuver it through recognizing peace, that groundedness of peace, right? Light, dark, peace, conflict. All events interconnected, interdependent. If you think about like events, you see things in a bigger picture. One thing happens because of another, and because of another. Everything is interrelated, interconnected. Something may have happened all the way out in the cosmos that affects something that's happening here on this planet, in this realm, in this dimension. Mother of pearl, I gotta put in my laptop charger. It says my battery's running low. You can do it, laptop! One second, y'all. Making sure the technology is all good. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alrighty. Yes. Something happens out in the cosmos, something happens here. Everything is interconnected, interrelated, interdependent. And this is why acknowledging that there is purpose to what arises in our life. You have purpose for being here. Just for being here, being alive, for breathing, you have purpose. You have just as much purpose as to be here. You have just as much purpose to be here on this planet as anyone else on this planet. You deserve to be here just as much as anyone else on this planet. Kudos for being. Experience the joy of being. Cheers to that. And take a sip of tea. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Libra Nocturne. Yes, I would love to go out and experience nature again, just like the old days. I'm feeling nostalgic. Just thinking about that right now. And embracing the emotions we feel and accepting the realness of those emotions is also accepting ourselves in greater truth. This is also part of what is often called shadow work. Shadow work, indeed. Right? As we are awakening, or recognizing these signs, shadow work is inevitable. It's inevitable. What is shadow work? Shadow is bringing to light what has been in the dark, what has been suppressed, that shadow, right? You're bringing it to light. So it's called shadow work. And a lot of that is those unconditioned patterns, the conditioned patterns. And the more shadow work we do, we begin to relieve ourselves of these heavy burdens, and it allows ourselves to be with ourselves in stillness, to be with ourselves in non-judgment, to accept ourselves wholly and fully, to express ourselves authentically. And then you're able to be still enough for the mind to sink in, awareness to expand, and you step into this unconditioned intelligence. Unconditioned intelligence. Darren, yes, I wish I could be on your level of spirituality. You are, Darren. You are. You're here. And because you're here, I want to share something with you. Whenever you find someone you feel inspired by, it's because there's an aspect of you that mirrors that. You're here because an aspect of you wants to express itself. Just like me, just like what's happening here. You just being in this space, you're opening up that space to express yourself wholly, fully. You step into your greatest power, right? We are all reflections and mirrors of each other. Yes. Yes, light and darkness are intertwined and always flowing. Cheers to the joy of being. Cheers to the joy of being. Letting go of attachment. Accepting life's inevitable counterparts. Acceptance of this current reality. A big part of that is recognizing that, let's say you had been manifesting something and you didn't get it. You didn't get it exactly. Just know that that was meant to be. Just know that you are living in your most optimal timeline. Just know that, hey, you may have avoided something beyond your awareness. What you think is a block, what you think is rejection, it's all redirection. Redirecting you on to the most optimal path. Redirecting you onto the most optimal path. allowing you to step back into the present moment. I mean, the present moment is the most optimal path, but when we're talking about, what we do, the decisions we need to make, acceptance fully and wholly of this moment, it allows you to make a conscious decision based on awareness and presence, absence of fear, absence of lack, acknowledge of abundance, the abundant nature of this reality. Yeah. You letting go of attachment. This is one that makes me feel great. I love it. You begin to have peace in knowing and not needing to stand out or be special. Not needing to stand out or be special. That aspect of what we feel, whenever we feel this need to stand out, whenever we feel this need to be special, is the aspect of the ego, that unconscious aspect of the mind, the unobserved mind. It's fear, it's a feeling of lack and fear, competition. All of that brings discomfort, friction. You're not flowing with who you are, right? You walk into a park, you're surrounded by trees. You walk in a forest, you're surrounded by trees. The trees are just being. They don't feel a need to stand out or be special. They're there, they're being. You plant the seed knows exactly what it's supposed to grow into. The flower knows a rose knows it's going to be a rose. It knows what to do. A sunflower knows it's going to be a sunflower. The DNA, the blueprint is already within the seed. Nothing interfering with its interconnectedness with the universe. No need to be special or stand out, because it knows that it already is. It just is. It is life. No competition. Doesn't that feel good? To know that you can just be you. To know that you can just be here. No pressure. And now you start to flow. Because life, that regenerative aspect of life, it's filling your cup, being here. Awareness of being here, it's filling your cup. So now you are flowing through life force energy. Within this presence, within this life force energy, there's no need for desire. There's no need for wanting. You're flowing with purpose. You just know. There's a certainty. You just know. There's not a gap of space where you feel this need. When you're present, there is no wanting. There's no desiring in the present moment. Because the present moment is everything. The ego may try to fight that, because the ego does not understand life without desire and understand life without want. Each and every day I observe the aspect of my mind of desire and wanting, and I see how it makes me feel. That's attachment. Right? Buddha said desire is the root of all suffering. Right? I'll add in there wanting. For me, the definition is the same. Some may say, what do you mean? The more you step into the present moment wholly and fully, this will be, I would say, understandable. And there is such a huge sense of freedom in knowing that you are being divinely led. You can let go, you can flow, you're being divinely led. If something doesn't feel good, it's not for you. You're being redirected, you're being led. You're flowing with effortless ease. Wow, what you just said about wanting to manifest as a treasure and it not coming true, facing acceptance within this moment of being and embracing the absence of lack. letting it go. This is a strong message for me. The stars must be aligned tonight for me to hear this from you. A message you needed to hear, Libra Nocturne. What you desire most will absolutely manifest. Regeneration and flow will come in its highest form to us. The treasures of your heart will present themselves as they are meant to be. Let me tell you, what you desire most is most definitely, it's already for you. If it's arising within your mind, if you're envisioning it, it's already for you. Therefore, you step into it and you recognize that it's here now. You feel it here now. That sense of security, the beingness. Everything else is just extra. Whatever purpose you feel you must lead out within this reality, within this world, you are supported. You are supported. The goals you have, you are supported. The vision came up in your mind. It didn't come up in someone else's mind. It came up in your mind. That's because it is your purpose. And you are supported. You're being guided. You're being led. No worries. Be here now. Be with yourself wholly and fully. Trenzetta, welcome to Here Now live stream. My exact feelings in life right now. El Chico, we are all at the same level of spirituality. That is a deep part inside of us that knows all and is all. Exactly. And these treasures are for you in the highest sense. Trenzetta, I've been creating content like crazy since the end of November. Something came over me and I haven't missed a day. I have full self-confidence in my life for the first time. Finally walking in my truth, being a leader. Love it. Yes. When you find yourself, you haven't missed a day, you are being led, Trenzetta. You are being led. Guided, life force, energy, enjoyment, enthusiasm, joy flows through what you do. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not always what you do, it's how you do it. Your beingness, your degree of presence in that moment. When you do what you love, you're on your purpose. There's an ease to stepping into the present moment because you're aligned in that. There's more of an ease. 76 uploads. Kudos to you, Trenzetta. That's a huge step. Celebrate every upload. You know what's something that I recognize is that within myself, I wasn't celebrating those uploads enough. It's in recognition that every upload every video or anything you upload, anything you post, celebrate it. That is your creation. That is your piece of consciousness and expression that you're sharing with the world. Celebrate it. Every Here Now live stream, I celebrate it. Gratitude for facilitating a space for healing, for us to come together and share our experiences, sharing our accomplishments, sharing what makes us feel whole here on our journey, recognizing the wholeness that is already there. I'm so new to this, but it feels right. If it feels right, you're on the path. You're on your right path. When it feels right, feel it. Be here now with it. That's you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Enjoy. Life is the journey. Life is the journey. Life is the end and the beginning. Life is the journey and the destination. Every step you take is the destination. Be here fully. Closes out the 5 signs. I'll do another 5 signs. There's a lot more signs, like ringing in the ears, right? We all have experienced ringing in our ears. This is our moment to sit and consider what we're grateful for. I'm taking out the handy dandy natural incense, plant-based incense, no toxins, a lot less smoke. Which one do I want to use today? I am affiliate partner with Natural Choice Incense. If you would like plant-based incense with no toxins, experience the natural difference. Our incense is made the old-fashioned way from scratch with raw natural ingredients, which includes spices, coconut charcoal, wood powders, tree saps, and aromatic oils. I was going to say soils. Oils. Grab yourself a 12-pack of natural incense. It's very grounding. It smells great. It creates a great environment for ceremony, a great environment for meditation, just allowing your space to be your own. It really has that beautiful, So if you're interested, I am an affiliate partner with them, an affiliate. So when you purchase this, you're also supporting this channel and supporting me as well. Check this out. Let me know. Have any of you got this? It's really awesome. I really like it. And also, I have the citronella. I used it yesterday too, while I was meditating. They're huge. These ones are bigger, and they stick into the ground. So you can see the comparison. So pretty nice. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Libra Nocturne, yes. Check out, they also have a website too. They show how they make it. I thought that video was pretty cool. I would definitely say that I like this incense more than I would say the other ones, because I do notice the difference between when the smokes come up in the other and smelling it. Like the others are a lot thicker. It's more smoky. This is less smoky, and it doesn't like clog my nose and things like that. It's nice. Definitely check it out. I'm shifting into this aspect of Here Now live streams where we all state what we're grateful for. When we state what we're grateful for, I light this bad boy up. That was anticlimactic. I light this bad boy up. In the comments section, let me know, what are you grateful for today? What are you feeling grateful for? I'm feeling grateful for the space to express and share the profundity of being here now, the space of healing, where we can all share our experiences, our steps in our journeys, come together, build community, encourage one another, inspire one another. That's what I'm grateful for. Just Sean, I'm grateful for nature. Kudos to that. Libra Nocturne, I trust whatever you suggest. I got you. This is good stuff. Transetta, I'm grateful for this moment right now, being present in the forever eternity. This moment right here. This moment right here. It's called the present moment for a reason, right? It's a present. It's a gift. Anyone else? What are you grateful for? Grateful for nature. Grateful for this moment. Grateful for our freedom of expression, our ability to express ourselves, allow ourselves to live authentically, live in our truth. I may have read your mind more, so you felt led to share what I'm thankful for just for just a few lines above. It's a gift, yes. My tea is not as warm. It's okay. It's still great. I shall get myself a thermos. I have a thermos. It's just I like my mug. You know? I'm grateful for this tea. Cheers. I'm also grateful for everyone here, for this moment, for the truth that flows through us, for you. Yes. Gratitude. Gratitude is so grounding. We talk about compassion today. We spoke about compassion. We spoke about empathy and connectedness and being here. It's so beautiful to witness what's happening in the chat. This is community, y'all. This is, as the more and more we step forward, community is what we need, each other. We're all stepping out of this spiritual awakening process. It's a reminder, you are not alone. You are not alone. So many to relate to you. You are more than the individual. Ronan, I'm grateful for this space. Much love. For nature, for this moment. For everyone on this chat, for the truth that flows through us. Grateful for the space, for the progressive energy. Cheers to that. Lighting the incense. I do this every time. I love torches. Torches over lighters all day, any day. Listen, I love lighters, but you know. El Chico, grateful for the lessons. You are so right. We are not alone. No more loneliness. No more loneliness. Right? No. So we know we are connected with together. We're all connected with each other. When you see a synchronicity, it's a sign you're not alone. You see someone, a symbol, sign. You step into Here Now live stream, you know you're not alone. I see you. Fireworks. Whoosh. So I want to share with you all, I really enjoy oracle decks. I enjoy watching tarot. I'm just getting into it. I enjoy it, and I want to pull a card for all of us, for the collective. I'm going to pull a card. This is the fairy deck. I feel very drawn towards this deck. Very drawn towards it. I don't know who created it. Susie Sharub. Cool deck. I'm gonna pull a little something for y'all. These are the cards. No problem, Libra Nocturne. Another successful live stream. Gotta go. Peace out, everyone. Much love, El Chico. Thank you for being here. Thank you for moderating. Thank you for your energy. Ah! What does the collective need to hear? I'm going to choose this one that's sticking out right here. What does the collective need to hear? Longevity, relish, persistence, everlasting. Longevity. This is actually, I have not, this is a card I haven't pulled. I've had this deck for quite a while. I would say maybe a month. That's a while too. Longevity. Patience, dear heart. Everything happens with divine timing. As an evergreen, the pine is a symbol of immortality and eternity. Relax your soul. Relax. Your soul is infinite. What's the hurry? The meaning and connection you ache for are on the horizon. Some things are worth waiting for. A lasting relationship with an intimate spiritual connection is on the way. Or there may be a deepening in your current relationship. A key to finding passionate love or strengthening an existing romantic partnership is to develop profound self-love. The divine union within magnetizes unity around you. Know that you are whole and complete without a relationship. A complementary sacred union is no more than icing on the cake of your rich layered life. However, a co-creative, reciprocal, and infinite love brings tantalizing blessings. You are a pioneer, and this life is a new frontier to explore and enjoy. Relish the journey and experience all the pleasures love has to offer. Lust for life and love awakens your creative juices and desires. Leap with faith, and the pine tree fairy will support you through to completion. There are unlimited branches of innovation, and you are a conduit for limitless inspiration. Enjoy the journey and make magic happen slowly, surely, daily. Celebrate your long, glorious life. Affirmation: my soul is everlasting. You know what is so synchronistic is that we were speaking about this. This is what we were speaking about before. Recognition, know that you are whole and complete without a relationship. We were just talking about how we are not alone. In an aspect of recognizing that you are not alone is being still with yourself and acknowledging your essence. Remembering who you are. Remembering you are not separate. Remembering you are life, you are the present moment. Synchronicities are here to remind us of that. Our ears ringing are here to remind us of that. Take it one step at a time, right? Enjoy the journey and make magic happen slowly and surely, daily, slowly and surely. Here's how I see it. We don't have to wait. There's nothing we need to wait for because life is happening now. Waiting is an aspect of the mind. Waiting is a need. It's saying, I don't have this right now. You have it right now. Whatever it is, it's already yours, right? State of consciousness. You're already whole. You're already complete. You, the you with the capital Y, the self with the capital S. You're a co-creator. You're a pioneer. This life is a new frontier to explore and enjoy. You are a pioneer of your life. You are co-creating. You have a purpose here. Create the world that you would like to live in. It starts right here, right now. It starts in this moment. It doesn't start tomorrow. Whatever tomorrow is. Tomorrow is just now. It all starts right now. Right? Longevity. I love that, y'all. The cards spoke. The cards have spoken. As we close out Here Now live stream, In one word, describe your current state of being. I like that. In one word, in the chat, describe your current state of being. I feel grounded right now. Grounded. Jashan, aligned. Transetta, present. Ronan, energized. This is what happens when we build community, we come together, we see each other, we give awareness to one another. When you look at a tree and when you look at a flower, it enjoys it. Awareness is love. Awareness is love. We don't like it when we feel ignored, right? When someone gives their awareness to us, their attention, we feel love. We feel seen. We feel understood. We feel heard. When we create spaces like Here Now live stream, that opens up the space to expand our awareness and to feel understood, to feel heard, to feel loved, to feel supported. And this is why it's so important to have community. Brian Powell, happy. Welcome to Here Now live stream, Brian. Grounded, aligned, present, energized, happy. Let's take this moment. Let's take 1 minute to sit in stillness. And what you feel right now, take that in wholly and fully. Be with it. Be still with that, your current state of being, and feel it. Take a couple deep breaths as well for stillness. Thanks again, everyone. I'm thanking you. Thank yourself too. Thank yourself for attending Here Now live stream, for giving yourself the opportunity to expand your awareness around what it means to be here now. I'm sending y'all love. I'm sending y'all peace, continued clarity, and continued presence. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Much love to all of you. Peace and love. I stay a little bit after because I know the stream. I think y'all see me a little bit after. Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love once again.